Emilie Foster started her athletic career as a kid in San Antonio, swinging a broom handle at pea gravel. Pretty soon, the boys in the neighborhood took note and invited her to play baseball.
And the ball looked like a watermelon after hitting the pea gravel, So it was really kind of interesting how I got the eye-hand coordination. And that transferred over to softball, that transferred over to basketball, that transferred over to volleyball, transferred over to golf, transferred over to tennis.
She played on a women's softball team, but ultimately it was tennis that won out, mostly because it was the only girls' sport at Jefferson High School. She played 2 years at Lubbock Christian College and advanced to the doubles semifinal at the U.S. Lawn Tennis Association National Collegiate Championship at Stanford University. In 1967, Foster transferred to Trinity University.
I want to play tennis. I want to graduate from college. So how do I do this? So I got an academic scholarship and came to Trinity to study and played tennis, but we didn't have a tennis team.
But she did have Professor Shirley Rushing to advocate for women's tennis and Emilie at Trinity in this pre-Title IX era.
Emilie was a winner. She was a competitor. She had tenacity. She wouldn't let herself lose.
Emilie was the National Collegiate Women's Singles Champion and Doubles Champion with partner Becky Vest in 1968 and 69. And while at Trinity, Emilie represented the U.S. at the 1967 Pan American Games and was a member of the U.S. Junior Whiteman Cup team. As a pro, nationally ranked Emilie advanced to the third round in singles and was a doubles quarterfinalist at the 1969 U.S. Open. She coached at Arizona State University, where her team won a national championship. Then she was recruited to create the women's tennis team at Texas Tech. After 8 years there, it was time to come home to San Antonio and Trinity's Division I tennis program.
I couldn't wait to get her back to Trinity as a coach. And that time came in 1978. My chore at that time was to get her back to coach the Trinity girls as soon as possible. So then we became colleagues rather than teacher-student.
Coaching is a difficult thing because you have so many different personalities and so many different skill sets among those personalities. And matching them up is a kind of a tricky little thing.
And she did it for 12 years, leading the Tigers to a 259-94 record. She coached the team to the NCAA D1 finals twice and placed third 3 times. She was the D1 Coach of the Year in 1983 and ultimately coached 12 NCAA tennis All-Americans and 1 national champion doubles team.
I thought at the time we employed her, I thought she was the best coach in the United States, and my opinion never wavered.
And now, after being inducted into 6 other Halls of Fame, Emilie Burrer Foster enters her hometown San Antonio Sports Hall of Fame.